Stoop Gang Radio.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the On the Stoop podcast.
Stoop Gang.
As always, I'm with my guys. Y'all go ahead and introduce yourself, fellas.
Hey, this P-Walk.
Hey, this JP. It's Kev.
And it's your boy G Money. What's happening?
Niggas don't even know how to do shit no more, bro. It's crazy. And I'm your host, JD, as always. Clearly, it's been a fucking minute since we've been on the mic, because niggas talking over each other in the intro and shit.
Don't even say we. You ain't been on here in a month.
Hey,
Yeah.
lifey,
Don't say niggas.
We also been out there for the last 2 weeks, so niggas ain't been on the mic. Nigga, fuck you mean?
JD been in that surveillance van with JP.
Hey.
On a ride along.
Yeah, James van.
The James van.
The James.
I'm trying to get in there and go federal like JP.
Oh shit. That's wild.
That's crazy. Watch
That's
what you say.
Wild. Don't worry, we got
locking niggas up all 2020.
Hey, I'm trying to do a sweep like JP, bro. Hey, the feds did a sweep, nigga. Hey.
He got his ass. That was dope.
Got the whole hood on chitlins.
Yo, you're wilding right now, though.
Yeah, you wildin', bro. What's in that can?
Our ones had a big impact on y'all upbringing. That's why y'all going that route.
Listen here, you slum bucket.
What
He called him a slum
Hold
bucket,
on,
bro.
where the fuck that came from?
Family Matters, bro. Come on now. I know you seen the episode, bro.
Bruh, I don't be recalling episodes like that.
Where the son got racial profiled by the cop.
Yeah.
And then the nigga pulled up into the restaurant. Look here, let's hear you slum bucket.
Shut your fat ass up.
Hey, we only a couple years away from looking like that. So,
Nigga, speak
No,
for yourself.
No.
Speak for yourself.
A rebuke.
Facts. Speak for
he was
yourself.
like 37 and 38 when that show
Yeah,
premiered.
he was 37 and
That's
she
cool,
was
but
39.
I ain't gonna be built like that. I ain't gonna be built like that.
I ain't gonna be built like that, bro.
Built like Huggy Bear and shit.
Yeah, nah.
No.
Like, how much? Think about how much work you got to put in on your body to get like that, like a year and a half. Like that's not even letting go.
That's you like that
giving up,
nigga from
nigga.
Super
Fuck letting
Size
go.
Me. You like that nigga from Super Size Me that ate McDonald's for like 6 months straight for breakfast, lunch, and
That
dinner.
nigga almost
I
died.
don't think you that.
Facts.
I don't even think that would do it to you. I think you have to.
That's years.
Well, you could start sipping lean, because I didn't notice until recently that lean gut was a thing. I don't know if y'all ever heard that phrase.
Lean got heroin in it. No, thank you.
It's a phenomenon that I just seen that people are talking about, lean gut.
Yeah, that should make you fat.
Yeah,
Not gonna make you.
It ain't that. It's the soda you mix with the lean that make you fat.
Yeah, but the thing is, it do something to your digestive system, so all your insides is like inflamed, and so it look like you got a bowling ball like in your stomach, but everywhere else is like regular size.
Yeah, because your stomach trying to understand why the fuck you sipping this cough syrup for fucking when you're thirsty.
With no
nigga.
cough.
What's going on? The fuck going
Nigga,
on?
you don't even have allergies. Why are you sipping this much medication? What's wrong with you?
That shit
Nah.
crazy, bro.
But yeah, anything going on with y'all this week?
You know.
Finna see what this Drake shit talking about on Friday, bro. Oh shit! By the time this episode come out, the album will be out. I just hope this nigga ain't talking tough, bro.
Well, I heard the
Tiffany
the snippet of the 1 a.m. in Albany. Is that what it was?
I hope that shit not gonna be on the album for real. Cut that shit out. Let it go, bro.
None of those ever been on the album, so I doubt it. But
all of those be on the album. Or he dropped one of those for every album. So it'd be a time and a city.
The times.
Well, we'll get into that later in the episode. Yeah, go ahead and start off with some Florida man.
Florida. Just make sure you tell them to watch out for Florida, man.
What's Florida, man?
Hey, Florida man. Florida man. Florida man.
All right, so the first one I got is Florida man returns fanny pack containing $30,000 found in gas station bathroom to rightful owner.
Good for him.
That's a good man, Charlie Brown.
Stick beside him,
Shit, I
Savannah.
am the rightful owner, nigga. Fuck that.
Right.
That's that Florida Evans bullshit.
Man.
He says,
Fucking hate this nigga hate Florida Evans, dog. Like,
No,
she's a
Bill Brown,
villain,
you know
dog.
what? Don't worry about
She's
it, bro.
a villain.
I'm gonna let people get through this Florida man, because that's the villain of that fucking show. She the reason they stayed in the fucking hood, but whatever.
He's 100% right. It was her. I'm sorry. Go ahead, P.
You sure it wasn't James Evans Jr.?
Nah. Everybody had dreams except for Florida.
She made James give that money back. That nigga found like $10,000 or some shit. She made him return
They needed it.
Did she have a job in the show? I don't remember if she actually had a job.
Nigga, no.
No, she
Her
ain't
job
no
was
job.
keeping them down. That was her job.
Her job was shitting on James every chance she got. Hating on all his dreams. That was her job.
Well, I know James, obviously, the dad, he had a job. He had multiple jobs. You had JJ, I remember him having a couple jobs throughout the show.
Bro, she was so bad. This nigga faked his death and started McDowell's.
yo.
That nigga faked his death and started
Oh,
McDowell's, bro.
gosh, dog.
And started a whole different family.
Bro.
That's what happened.
So back to the story. It says when he opened the pack to look for identification after failing to find the owner, he was shocked to find a large amount of cash inside. The owner eventually reported it missing, and Salazar returned it immediately once police identified the individual through security footage. So I gave him his bag. This is yours. And he was crying and he hugged me. It's not my money to take. I was not raised that way. The owner of the fanny pack said he was carrying the money for a family emergency and was shocked that it was even returned to him. The guy emphasized that he never even considered keeping it.
Good for
Stupid
him.
ass nigga.
I'm not gonna call him stupid, but
Stupid ass nigga.
But it takes a person of high moral code to do something like that, and I appreciate that he stood on his moral code. Now, had G Money would have been in the situation, G Money it's in the name. Can't say that I would have held to that same standard.
Nigga, that should become G's money, nigga.
Is it,
Right.
is it wrong in that situation? Does it take like a finder's fee?
It ain't. It's not wrong to do anything, nigga. Who am I to look a gift horse in the mouth?
Yeah, this is fair game. Like, you lost the money, right? And
This is
you're
a
just
blessing.
hoping that somebody, right? So if I take 5 or 10 out of it, you got some of it back. It could have been all of it you didn't get back.
Nigga, you might only get back 5 or 10. Man, when I found it, this was all that was in there.
You might only get the fanny pack back. Like, you never know,
Yeah,
Sean.
nigga.
So you need to just be happy.
Niggas, send that shit in the mail.
I didn't even open it. I didn't know it was inside. I just
I
gave it.
ain't know nothing was in there. You dropped this, big dog. Why is
Hold
it
on,
flat?
P, so I can make sure I'm understanding the story. The money was not from the gas station. It was somebody at the gas station dropped it.
Yeah, like somebody went into the bathroom in the gas station, left the fanny pack inside that had the 30,000. Somebody came in behind
Listen.
him,
Yeah, no.
found the fanny pack.
Hell no. I ain't giving that shit back. What
Bro,
fanny
how
pack?
you
nigga?
how you lose 30 bands? That's what I want to know. How you lose 30 bands? Like that fanny pack should be tied around your neck.
It's not coming off to use the bathroom.
Right.
It should be tied around your neck, nigga. Like, how you lose 30 bands? You know it's 30 bands in this fanny pack. That fanny pack should be in your sight at all times.
Dude must have had money to lose.
Yeah.
Something. And there's no way.
Yeah, that nigga would have lost it too fucking with me.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I would have found that money. I'd have walked out of there so fast. standing up straight with good posture, walk straight to my car and sped off like nothing
It's
happened.
it's a crime when it's over a certain value, right? Like it's
That's okay.
How is
I'd have
that a
pieced it
crime when
into
I
my
found
account
it,
a
nigga?
little bit at a time.
I ain't robbed the nigga. I went to the
I
bathroom.
went to the bathroom, niggas. I seen it there. That's it, though.
I had a
I
panic attack
want
just
it
like that. I thought it
all.
was mine. All right, the next one is uh this headline don't really make sense. Anti-LGBTQ extremist charged for filming men using public bathroom at a Florida Pride event.
That's gay.
But he's anti-agenda.
That's why I'm confused. Why you
Nah, this
taking pictures of niggas pissing?
y'all remember when Sting took the mask off and it was Sting underneath the mask, nigga? Yeah, that's what this shit is, bro. That's what this shit is, bro.
This the Spider-Man meme, nigga. It's Sting. This the Spider-Man meme.
Oh,
That's
with a
when
point.
Sting had the Sting mask on and took it off and it was Sting under that motherfucker, bro. That's what this shit is, though. It
Y'all
just walk
niggas
like a duck, nigga.
It's not a fucking
That's
mongoose,
gay.
nigga. The fuck?
Hey,
Hey, yo, pause.
that's gay.
What?
Oh,
man.
It says authorities arrested a Florida man on video voyeurism charges after he filmed attendees at a Naples Pride Fest using the restroom. Now he claims he wanted to catch men grooming boys.
Yeah.
Nah.
You was grooming boys,
He
nigga.
wanted to see how men were
that nigga
groomed.
Freaky ass.
That nigga wanted to tickle the
Man.
pickle. That's what that nigga wanted to do.
Get your freaky ass on.
Oh, man.
It says he frequently posts videos and right-wing commentary criticizing Florida police. He told the news that he attended the event to document grooming. He admitted that he went to the restroom while the body cam was running.
Nah, nigga. You went to that event because you wanted to see the boys out there.
Freaky
That's
ass
why you
nigga.
went. That's why you went, nigga. It wasn't for no research, nigga. We know why you went.
Wow.
All right, the next one is man said he's just doing his job after Florida deputies find 31,000 illegal pills inside his car.
And what the fuck is his job, nigga? What job is this?
That's nigga, that's intent to sell, nigga. The fuck?
What's the job?
Street.
Mobile pharmacist.
Street.
This nigga's running a mobile Ozark.
Yo.
It says the sheriff's office conducted a traffic stop for speeding on I-95. They discovered that the driver had a suspended license in New York and Florida. During the interaction, deputies observed signs of impairment, including profuse sweating, rapid speech, a stutter, and dilated pupils.
That nigga was high.
Deputies found a clear baggie on the driver's side door containing suspected meth.
Nigga, what?
Damn.
It said they also found 31,000 pills concealed inside mail-style envelopes hidden in a container in the trunk.
Weed
That nigga
pills
just
and
had-
that drink. That's my
he
trippy
had-
kid.
Had loose pills in the envelope, nigga.
Nah, they were
Yeah.
like packed like medicine. It said he was just
Nigga, those was Altoids.
So it says pills included substances marked as Ambien, Rivotril, Lunata, and other drugs associated with diazepam, clonazepam, and alprazolam.
Weed
All those
pills and that drink. That's my trippy kid. That's my trippy kid. That's my trippy kid. You
All
could have
right.
stopped at meth.
Well,
To
meth was
keep it a
his. I
buck
think
with
meth
you.
was his
his,
personal.
though.
His personal.
All that shit was his.
Nah, the other stuff was packed up.
I'm-
He just said he was doing runs, but the meth he
You
just
can't
left.
sleep. The Ambien probably was his too. You can't sleep after meth.
All right, the last one is Broward woman accused of posting altered sexual depiction image on Instagram.
Huh?
I need more.
So, a 42-year-old woman faces charges in Broward County over at least one altered image that was posted on Instagram. They accused Victoria Roman, who works as a graphic designer, sharing an image of a victim on November 19th on Instagram. According to an email sent by Local 10 News by a man who identified himself as her husband, she is accused of giving someone a breast in the photo.
She put some titties on my boy.
I was gonna say, nigga, I'm still confused. So,
Nigga threw some D's on that bitch.
so she turned the nigga into Juana Man? Like what?
I guess that's really the story. It says she threatened the police on
Hey,
Thursday. A judge ordered her
he
to stay
petty
away.
as hell for calling the cops on that lady.
Oh, shit, dog.
He said, I'm gonna get you locked up for this. This is defamation. I ain't got no titties.
So he saw the pictures. I'm calling the cop. I'm calling the cop.
He petty for calling the law on that lady, bro. She was just having some fun.
Can you believe that, JP? That it's the reason why y'all had to show up with a raid van?
Go
That's
get that
wild.
criminal. All
Y'all
because
stupid.
she put titties on her. Y'all ain't doing no.
You in there looking at the pictures in the van on Instagram on the big screens.
Y'all laughing at him and shit.
JP doing the pinch to zoom.
Hey, it did good work.
Hey,
Very symmetrical.
It
Y'all
look
stupid.
real.
Yeah, that's this story is.
Oh shit.
They doing
weird.
But that
Y'all
was
dumb
it
as
for
hell,
Florida,
bro.
man. That was it for Florida, man. It's hard to gauge what actually goes on by just the titles because sometimes you think you know it, and like I click one like
P,
that.
P, you never read through them.
He
Ever.
never do, bro. He do this. He set himself up for this every week. Every
I know
week.
you see
That
me
nigga don't
being
pick them till we sit down, brother.
I know because sometimes I do see some and I just put them in the folder. Like I see the headline, I'm like, all right, I got the folder for this week, so I just go ahead and open the tabs when I get here. But just reading the headline sometimes can't prepare you for what's actually in the article. 'Cause my best guess sometimes is not even close to what people are capable of. You know, we ain't had one in a little bit. I seen somebody talking about the My Wife and Kids poster, I guess that's on Netflix. Did y'all see anything involving that?
No. What happened
Poster?
with that?
Yeah,
What
so
happened with that?
let me see if I can put it up. So somebody thought that this was a change that they did for Netflix. So let me see if it pulls up.
They
You
used
know,
OG Claire.
so yeah, so they had this picture on there. This was the original picture. And then somebody noticed it and they were like, this is the picture that they have for Netflix.
So they hit it with a little Photoshop.
So it's the same picture, it's the same thing. They just put her head on the other girl's body. Now somebody did digging and they said that this existed before it was even on Netflix. That this was something they did when the show was airing, that they just photoshopped the other girl head.
They
Oh,
probably did because the original Claire was only there for I think season 1. I don't even know. I think she lasted the entire
Yeah, she
season.
was just there.
But yeah, she was only there
Yeah,
for
she was
season
only
1.
there for season 1.
That's a terrible Photoshop job, though.
this is back in the day, this early
Yeah.
Photoshop. This was
That's awful.
Yeah. That's why.
They just cutting the pictures
How-
out and pasting it on at this point.
Yeah. Her chin and her legs don't match.
Yeah, I just thought it was funny that they decided to do this. Like, why didn't they just use a new image or a new whatever? They just
They took the
They eventually
Photoshop.
changed it, but
they had to reshoot because she looked older, even though I think she actually wasn't all that much older than the original girl.
that's funny. That was a terrible Photoshop job. That's even for them standards back then. That still should have been shit.
I mean, you didn't notice it, and that was one of your favorite shows.
I ain't never really look at the poster, nigga. I just knew the show was on. I ain't really care what the poster looked like. I'm here for the
I'm
jokes.
putting the show on. Facts. I'm putting the show on.
So I saw a headline for an article that basically was saying that a soccer coach had been placed on leave because the school is investigating her for claims made by people on her team.
What kind of claims?
One of them was racism. A couple other one of them were, like, just verbal abuse for her just saying different things. Um, I wish I would've taken a screenshot. I shoulda just did the article. So one of them is so the racial comments that I thought and whenever I hear, like obviously, I think people say racist stuff, but sometimes the stuff that they say is kinda hilarious that why would you even think to say that? What
I'm thinking the same thing. I'm trying not to laugh already.
so so the chick, the coach said and it was a female coach, she called one of her biracial players' hairstyles as jailhouse braids, and
That's lazy.
she told another one that
Very
she
lazy.
should stop and then she's told another one she should stop spending time with her charred friends.
Charred
Hard.
friends is crazy.
I don't know.
Nah, I ain't gonna
She
lie.
might have cooked.
That was kind of creative. That was kind
Hard
of creative.
cooked. She might have cooked on that one for real.
That one.
Because I
Hard.
never heard of that before. I never heard that.
If you're gonna be racist, at least be creative. That's my thing, bro. If you're gonna be racist, be creative.
Hard.
So,
Hard.
that's a good one.
Yeah, I've heard that one either.
That's what they call y'all, JP. That's crazy.
Nigga, the female Bobby Knight is crazy, bruh.
Hard.
Charred, my nigga.
Yeah.
That's wild, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, we
that's-
still gonna get you beat up. We still gonna get you beat
Yeah,
up,
for
right?
sure.
Just on principle.
Yeah.
But I'm like, that's pretty creative. I ain't gonna lie, that's creative. We gonna get you beat up on principle.
And
That's
why
my thing, man. If you're gonna be racist, be creative, bro. Don't jailhouse braids. That's lazy. You ain't even put no
But
effort
hanging
into
out
that
with
one.
your
Like, that's
charred
lazy.
friends, dog.
Hanging out with your charred
Charred
friends. Now you
friends.
might have did something with that
Wild.
one. I ain't gonna lie to you.
She put that in the easy bake oven
That
and let
shit-
it cook, bro. That was
That's a fact.
You might have did with that one.
it's
That
such a
was in the
massive
Dutch
leap.
oven on the stove.
It's such a massive leap because jailhouse braids is definitely like a level 1 like insult. But
Yeah.
you gotta have some kind of premeditated thought to come out with charred friends. That don't just roll off the tongue.
Nah,
Oh no.
Shorty got that from
No,
from
that was it. No,
from
that was
Chat
cooking. Yeah.
GPT.
Yo, what prompt are you putting into Chat GPT to ask for that kind of comeback, bro?
I need some racial slurs. Give me some good
Give me an
ones.
original
synonyms
racial
for jigaboo.
Yeah, for sure.
Porch monkey.
Cause like jailhouse braids is like down there with Blackie, you know.
Nigga.
That's
or
Darky.
alright.
I ain't heard
Or
Blackie or Darky in a
Darky or
minute, dog.
Blackie. Yeah,
Well, just
that's
think-
down there with that.
Just
I'll be
think,
honest. Go ahead, P.
I was about to say, just think, like 20 years ago, it was very outrageous when Don Imus called Rutgers the nappy-headed
yeah,
hoe.
Nappy-headed
I forgot about that.
That was egregious back then. So think
that's
about,
not. They should have beat his ass. Real talk. They should have jumped him right then.
If you're still using darky or blackie in 2026, you're not really racist. You just, cause I mean,
You're
yawn,
probably
nigga.
you're a second generation racist. Like your granddad didn't like
Like,
black
no,
people.
Like, it ain't
Your
really
mother
in
and father
you if
said
you-
color.
You know what I'm saying?
Your mother and father say you go with your colored friends.
yeah, colored is very disrespectful. I think that's like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
now if you say color, then yeah, it might be in you. But if you say darky, it's not really in you. Like you ain't got the
Nah.
heart for this racism thing,
Yo,
bro.
saying you ain't got the heart.
You ain't got the heart for
But
it,
you
bro.
timid, cause like you timid with it. Like you not
Exactly.
even.
You can't
You're not
tiptoe around this shit,
basking
bro. You got
in your racist ambiance. Like you
Yeah.
ain't really done this a lot.
you ain't
You just
never gonna
picking off
elevate
on
to the
it,
hard
then.
ER if you still saying blackie, bro. Like it ain't really
Like they
in you,
still,
bro.
like those people still they say it, but they say it under their breath when they know hard ER is around.
Yeah, you ain't got no dog in you, bro. If you saying blackie or darky,
That's
bro.
like
you ain't
that's
got, you ain't got no dog
that's
in
what
you, bro.
that's what happened to that white wide receiver for the Eagles when he said it at like a Kenny
Mhm.
Chesney
Riley.
concert.
You talking about Riley
Yeah,
Cooper?
Riley Cooper.
Yeah, Riley Cooper.
Ain't no
Cooper,
niggas
Cooper
there.
Riley.
Yeah,
Cooper
Riley
Riley.
Cooper. He said, huh, no niggas could do. And then you look around, ain't no niggas there. But how many niggas at a Kenny
Yeah.
Chesney concert, dog? Like, let's be real.
Right.
Riley Cooper, he had that dog in him though. He had that racist in him, bro. Cause he said that shit and still went across the middle, bro. So he had that dog in him, bro.
Or he had
that dog in him.
CTE. Say that
He
at a
had that
Jay-Z
too.
concert. Say that at a Jay-Z
Say it at a
concert.
Lil Wayne concert.
And then I want to see if you stand on it.
That nigga said it and still lived in Philly, bro. That nigga had that dog in him, bro.
He didn't live in Philly. He didn't live in Philly. He
may not have lived in Philly, but that nigga still walked around the city like wasn't nothing happening, wasn't nothing gonna happen to him, bro. The nigga had the dog in him, bro.
No, I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure he got cut. He go to the University of Florida.
Got cut after that, bro. So I think he got out the city pretty
quick.
Yeah,
he got cut.
Well, I think that was kind of the straw that broke the camel back because his fucking play was starting to decline. If the nigga was still balling, they was gonna let him say a few niggas.
That nigga was playing like Nelson Aguilar.
Yeah. Hey, CTE, nigga. You know the rule, bro. Skills beat racism, dog.
So some of the other stuff that happened with her and the team that wasn't race related is she falsely reported mandatory practice sessions as community service or volunteer work in order to circumvent NCAA rules on NCAA allowable team activities. Then during one team workout, she instructed players to push an assistant coach's SUV from behind to get it rolling, and then ahead in front of it to stop it with only their body weight.
What the fuck?
Honestly, she's just training. She's just training them hard. Like, whatever.
What college? This is UAB. It says she will also withhold food from players after losses and cut meal money on road trips from $25 a person to $10.
Well, she thought she was Michael Jordan.
You said this was UAB?
She thought she was Michael Jordan.
University of at Birmingham?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. They would do shit like this. They hired Trent Dilfer. So, yeah, this shit don't surprise me at all.
You don't fuck with Trent Dilfer. I forgot.
Could be worse, though. I mean, at least she wasn't sleeping with one of the players.
Yeah. That's the bar we set.
That's probably next.
I mean, shit, we saw that at our high school, shit, with the soccer coach.
Huh?
Oh shit! Yeah.
True story.
Yeah.
Yeah. With our girl soccer coach.
Mm-hmm.
True story. I had his class too. Spanish
too. Spanish. We had that class together.
Yeah, they ran his ass up out of there too.
Yeah, they ran him out of there. Right behind bars.
Yeah, going to jail.
So I seen it was something else that I seen. It said, saw someone say it's a red flag when men have baby wipes or wet wipes sitting on the back of their toilet.
I seen this shit, bro.
Man, what? How?
Niggas can't even have hygiene no more, dog. Like,
you stink.
I don't even know it.
You smell like shit. They talk about us. You know.
You know what?
Bro.
Here's the thing, bro. I think what's wrong with society, bro, is when we like let women tell men how to act like men, bro, and what's manly, bro. I think, but what do I know, bro? What do I know?
When did we start letting them dictate what's men? What's manly?
When
it's in the word.
When men
dictate.
No, it's when men started paying side chicks to be quiet and they stopped being quiet, bro. All that stuff happened at the same time.
Stop paying them.
Yeah.
Stop paying them. They're not gonna be quiet anyway. Yeah. Do what you gonna do and just let them blow your family up at that.
Yeah, tell her. I don't care.
Stop paying them.
The thing with me is that what happens at that point? You walk into his bathroom, you go to his house for the first time, and you walk into his bathroom, and he got wipes there. It's like, what? You leave?
She dry up.
Of course, bro. It's super unmanly, dog.
Yeah, she wants your drawers to look like hot wing paper.
Yo, here's the crazy thing. I don't even know what the fuck that means, but it's fucking funny.
She wants your drawers to have mudslides in them. Because I don't care. Once you get old enough, like, you need wet wipes, bro. Like, toilet paper just don't do it. That shit be shedding. It don't. That shit be shedding. It be everywhere but where it's supposed to be. Wet wipes get the job done, bro. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
bro.
we can't.
What's
up, P?
We can't do shit now.
I don't think that there's a man's equivalent. Like you wouldn't walk into a woman's bathroom and see something that you would be like, nah, like
This for niggas.
Not because we're not like we don't judge women, bro.
Cause we don't care.
No.
care.
Depending on what bath you going into. I've seen some shit.
No, I agree. I think the red
I've
flag,
seen some
the red
shit.
flag is a dirty bathroom. The red flag.
I was gonna say I'm not gonna judge you about what you got in. I'm gonna judge you on how clean that
That's
bitch
all.
is.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, and depends
Why
on
does it stink in here?
why is there stains? Why is there? Yeah, look. If you really want to know some shit, look in that medicine cabinet. But yeah,
See, you going? See, now you going crazy.
Hey,
now you going
this
crazy.
nigga JP invading motherfuckers' privacy and
now-
shit, bro. We ain't doing that shit. Hey, JP speaking about himself for this shit, bro. I'm not going through nobody's shit, bro.
Yeah, you on your own.
Ignorance is bliss, nigga.
Hey, man, I need to
As soon
know.
as I see, as soon as I see antibiotics, I'm gonna fall out in that lady bathroom.
Matter of fact, yeah, I'm gonna hit the corner, man. I'm out. Hey, look,
Man, JP, I ain't going through a bitch medicine cabinet, bro. I ain't doing that shit.
Ignorance is bliss, nigga. I don't
bro.
see it.
That's going too fucking far, JP. That's going too far, bro.
Bathroom, bro. And just to make
Just
sure you
clean
clean
the
your bathroom
bathroom.
on the regular, you know that little topper on that little screw part.
If you got to go through the bitch medicine cabinet, you shouldn't be there anyways, bro. Clearly, you've made a bad choice. So
yeah, bro.
You smell something before then.
Yeah,
you shouldn't be there anyways. If
you
you
knew
gotta
this was
go
a
through
bad
the medicine
decision
cabinet,
beforehand.
Yeah.
This nigga's trying to have
You smell something crazy before then.
That's when you need pre-nut clarity, nigga, not post-nut. You need pre-nut clarity on that.
Clarity is wild.
that's what you do it before.
Nah,
Man,
see,
hey,
nah, don't even do.
hey,
Don't,
look, I'm gonna
Just say
stop.
what
I'm gonna
you're gonna
stop
say,
myself
bro.
right here.
now you
No,
open the medicine
snitching.
cabinet for affirmations.
I am strong.
You is kind.
I'm strong. I am.
You
kind.
is smart.
nah, shouldn't be here. Oh,
You
shit.
is healthy.
The only thing I think that I've seen that people would say something that would be something questionable is if you had if a woman had Summer's Eve, a little Summer's Eve, the cleanser.
Nigga.
All right.
Again,
No,
I'm
that's
not.
all right.
I'm not
That-
policing women's bodies in any way, shape, or form, bro. But if I go in there and it's dirty, or if I go in there and I see a roach, that's what I'm judging you on, dog.
Hey,
And not the palmetto bugs. We talking about the
No,
little
I'm
roaches.
talking about
That
the
means
little
you got a
roaches.
lot of
Because the palmetto bugs, them shits come through the drains sometimes, but whatever.
They'll come in.
They
When you got them little roaches,
They
he
got
paying
a
rent.
nest.
Yeah, nah, he got 10 cousins
been
and
right.
16 nephews, bro.
that nigga JP taking this job at the sheriff's office too serious, bro.
Hey man,
That
fuck
nigga
you.
say-
I ain't
This nigga being a
Goddamn
He done walked out of
nigga.
detective, dog.
This nigga done walked out the
Hey.
bathroom holding that lady medicine. Look, what is this? It say take 2 tablets before 10.
And that nigga keep a fake
I
warning.
ain't doing all that.
that.
I ain't doing all that shit.
And you know
Wow.
what? JP didn't even touch the evidence. He used he didn't even put the glove on. He just took the glove and picked it up.
And when he
glove
showed
on and do it, that's it.
What is this?
Nah,
You know the
no, no,
crazy
he-
part.
show her the evidence in one hand and have his badge in the other. Like this is a search and seizure, nigga.
I ain't got no damn badge, bro. Y'all wild, bro.
You got the little 6-star sheriff badge that you get out the fucking cereal
You know the
box,
crazy
nigga.
part. You know the crazy part. The crazy part is that
stupid.
nigga will pull 2 pills out, tell her to take it, and still do it.
Hey,
Jesus, dog.
that nigga come out. Why you going through my shit? That nigga, I got a warrant, bitch.
Nigga, that's a Chinese takeout menu. What the fuck you talking about?
He hit her with that bitch.
Wow.
I'm the police. Oh Lord. No, he got me weak. He said he don't even have a glove on. He had a glove holding this shit.
Like,
Hey, cause that nigga took it out of his pocket, did one of these real quick.
yeah.
And then pictures up.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Boy, that
shit.
lady ain't gonna be able to get away with shit.
Bruh.
You going to jail, bitch. Trying to burn me.
Oh, shit, dog.
Y'all are stupid, bro.
Nah, y'all
What's wrong
stupid.
with y'all?
Y'all stupid. Y'all stupid.
Oh, shit.
Man, he said I got a warrant, bitch.
It's all JP fault.
Ooh, man, quit that job. You ain't gonna never live this shit down. Quit that job. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Quit that job, JP. We gotta find you somewhere else.
You need a career change, nigga.
That's a fact.
Nah, they pay the bills. I ain't got no damn
I know.
I
dads.
respect
I
it,
know it wasn't no way in JP's imagination. He said when he took this job that we was gonna roast him every fucking day we see him about that fucking job, dog.
And I thought about that, and I was a damn fuck it.
He seen the money, he ain't give a shit.
He said pension?
Yeah.
Pension? Hell yeah, I'm in
I
there.
take all them niggas to jail.
Hey, we told that nigga from the jump, bro, we gonna have jokes from the time you start this job till you end it, nigga. Hey.
That nigga said y'all talk too much. I take all y'all niggas in.
Got cases on all you bitches,
nigga. Oh, and then
Boy, they paying JP so good, he don't give a damn.
You get fired as you ain't no cop, JP. You ain't no cop.
Oh shit.
Oh,
I hate
you
y'all.
know what?
Y'all niggas funny, bro.
They want sarcasm on JP. He do got cases on all us.
Yeah.
He probably do.
Yeah, he been.
This podcast evidence.
Oh man.
No.
You gonna do this to me? I'm putting cases on all you sons of bitches.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Y'all gonna do this to me? 23-hour lockdown. Hey.
Oh no. Bro, we are off the rails,
Oh shit.
The problem is that it's unlimited material for law enforcement.
Woo.
Yeah.
With
Unlimited.
JP being
Yeah,
a cop,
see.
yeah. It's free game, dog.
Oh shit.
All right, so it was something else I seen too. It was which we'll get into somebody that we're gonna talk about in a little bit, but it was somebody asking at the height of their popularity, who do you think was more famous? And the 4 people on the poster, it was Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan, Muhammad Ali, or Oprah Winfrey.
Michael Jackson.
Jackson.
It is Michael Jackson.
And second is Michael Jordan. But Michael Jackson is number one.
I don't think Michael Jordan would be.
I don't think Michael Jordan be second.
Nah,
either.
y'all tripping.
Third.
Why?
I might have him. I might have Muhammad Ali.
I might have
him.
Muhammad Ali. It might be Michael Jackson, Muhammad Ali, Michael Jordan, Oprah Winfrey.
I got
Yeah,
Oprah
Oprah
last.
definitely last.
Yeah, Oprah last.
I got Oprah last. I got Muhammad Ali, Jordan, Michael Jackson being first.
It's just the
I
biggest
don't
gap.
know, bro.
The biggest gap between 1 and 2, and then 2 and 3 are pretty close, and then 4.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
The 92 Olympics proved that to me. The
I
92
don't know why Oprah on this
Olympics
fucking
proved
list.
that to
That's
me.
a random person to add to the list, but
Because she has a pretty big like net worth, and she was well known in America. I think
Man,
outside
fuck
of
that
America,
bitch.
maybe not as much.
No, they knew Jordan outside of America. We're not even talking about Michael Jackson because Michael Jackson made the whole
Them top
They
3,
fainted.
they're known internationally. Oprah is only known in the United States, maybe Canada.
I think she's known outside of the U.S. because she is a joke in itself when it comes to like people talking about her too. So it's not like people don't know who Oprah is.
She ain't more famous than Michael Jordan and
Yeah.
She is.
yeah, she's the clear fourth. I think we
Yeah,
have a
for
clear
sure.
fourth, a clear first. I think it's 2 and 3 that is like, oh, like, is it because we know basketball that like Michael Jordan is second, or is it because
I mean, it's proof though. Like it's proof. Like man was overseas during the '92 Olympics. Everybody knew who he was. They was
But
mobbing
you
the
also
bus.
got
He
the
couldn't go
Thriller in
nowhere.
Manila. Everybody knew who Muhammad Ali was too with the Thriller in Manila.
Big dog. I don't
Them
think he
two
had
to
no
me,
fights
they-
overseas.
The
He had
Thriller in
fights
Manila was
overseas?
overseas.
Yeah,
That was
where?
overseas. It was in
the
Manila.
Philippines.
Yeah.
He fought in Africa. He fought George Foreman in Africa.
Yeah. Yeah, he fought George
I
Foreman,
mean, he was going
and
everywhere. He was
then
going
he
everywhere.
fought, yeah, and then he fought Joe Frazier in, Manila, Philippines.
I feel like Jordan and Muhammad Ali, you can interchange them. Either one is cool. You can 1 second, 1/3, or vice
Yeah.
versa. But I mean, it's a clear first, it's a clear fourth. The other two interchangeable. But at the height of his superpowers, like there will never be another entertainer, superstar, celebrity at the height of Michael Jackson, bro. Like
Yeah.
that's just not gonna happen.
Yeah, like,
He had
literally
people
anybody
passing
who
out.
come out and when you come
Women
out
fainted,
no,
nigga.
women somebody
Not
died
just
when they
women, nigga,
somebody
men.
died when they saw Michael Jackson, bro. They died, bro. Like,
Nigga.
They died, bro.
nigga, somebody
The last thing some of these niggas saw was Michael Jackson come on stage.
and died.
Bruh.
Curtains, nigga.
They
Lights out,
cooked.
bruh. That's it. That's it.
Nigga heart stopped.
Y'all seen the movie yet or nah?
Like we had, man, that movie good as hell,
Not
bro.
yet.
I haven't seen it.
I saw that bitch.
I
That
give
shit
that
good.
shit like
That
a
shit was good,
3.5 out
bro.
of 5, dog. It's alright.
That shit was good, bro. My
You think
issue, I
was
hate
I
that
ain't seen it.
they had to cut a lot of shit out because Diana Ross bitch ass. But that shit was good,
Yeah, they
bro.
got and they're dropping a second one. So,
They got to.
yeah.
They got to it. This one ended in 1987, 88, some shit like that. So you still got from then until 2009.
Do you think this would have been better as like a series or something?
Nah, I think it was a good like
We've already seen the series,
it's a
bro.
cool movie. There wasn't really much that we didn't know, at least to me. Like just, it
No,
was just like a rehashing of everything that we know in like a new format. It was cool. They didn't have Janet in there at all, which was like a little weird, but
well, she told him she didn't want to be
yeah,
in it.
yeah. So yeah, they
So
didn't even
Yeah.
make mention of her name like at all. So,
at all.
and then
I think
mhm.
I think just by seeing stuff about it, I think they should have focused more on, or at least started the story on him instead of the Jackson 5 stuff in the beginning.
Well, you can't tell the story of him without going back to the beginning. Them go hand in hand. You can't really have one without the other. So
Well,
if you're gonna
I only
do a
say that
story
Yeah.
on Michael Jackson, you gotta start with the Jackson 5.
I only say that because it's
Yeah.
stuff that exists from before.
I mean, this one didn't go in depth as the Great American Story, the series that was from the 90s or whenever that shit came out. So because that one was more about the Jacksons. This one is solely Michael Jackson. So, you like I said, you have to have the Jackson 5 stuff. Of course, you got Joe Jackson and all that shit, but they kind of breeze through because I think they jump in like 10-year intervals or some shit like that. It's either 10 or 5, so they
Yeah,
jump.
it
So
was
it's
it
like
was
it's
a
either,
couple
either every 5 years or every
yeah,
10 years they
it was
jumping.
a couple time jumps because it was I want to say it started in like
Yeah,
66 and then it went 66, 69, 72, 77, 81. Like it was like it kept jumping for sure.
yeah.
But like I said, it wasn't nothing we
But I
didn't
mean,
know.
like I said, we all know the story. We all know about his career, so it's nothing too crazy. But it's solid.
Yeah.
That nigga nephew, man, that nigga locked the fuck in, and that nigga sounded like his uncle, bro.
But that's his nephew?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Jermaine's son.
I ain't know that.
Yeah,
Was it was his performance better than the Tupac?
man.
Better than Flex too.
No, as far as biopics go, I would say his performance was definitely top tier. To me, I rate the movie based off of just like it was nothing new. It was just kind of like rehashing
Yeah.
everything. But his performance, I would say it was a very like a good like biopic performance.
Like if you were to like whenever y'all go see it, like at some point just close your eyes and listen, bro. Listen to that nigga, and you would swear you listening to fucking Michael Jackson talk for real, bro.
Glad they got that right. Cause
But
Flex, I still ain't forgave Flex for what he
man,
did.
that shit
Yeah,
is
but it
awful.
was, but yeah, yeah. But something happened in the movie, and it like made me like think about it. Like I was on my way home, and Michael Jackson was performing, and there was dudes in the crowd, and they was crying for Michael Jackson. So I'm like,
That's the height of this nigga superpower,
but
bro.
but
He had grown ass men
That's
passing
what I'm
out,
saying. To
dog.
me, there's no performance I could go to that I'm finna cry for another man, a man performing, dog.
Well, that's what I was about to say earlier, is you gotta think about the time too, because like, back then, artists themselves were kinda like these, like, mythical people in the first place. Like, it was hard to see them in person, like, you had to actually go to the concerts. They weren't really on TV or had social media, like, you didn't have access to them, so when people did actually see them, they were going crazy.
I mean,
Like,
we're
bro,
all
they
older than the internet, and we've been through that, but we ain't finna
I'm
go.
not finna pass out, and
Y'all
I'm not finna
crying?
cry
Yeah,
over Mike
y'all gonna cry.
over MJ, bro. Sorry, dog.
It was happening.
hey, it's niggas crying at NBA YoungBoys concerts. So
I saw
There's a
that.
word,
you know what I'm
I
saying?
did.
and we talked about it in the chat, and there's a word for that. So,
Yeah.
Man.
And what's the
come
word?
on now.
It's coming up later. It's coming up later.
Hey, this the Out the Mud podcast.
I was gonna say it, but I would have been out of pockets.
Um, but before we
Oh
get into
shit.
that, there was an article just about Michael Jackson stuff, and, I don't know the outlet 'cause it's by The Advocate. I probably have to look it up what it is, but it says Michael Jackson's repulsive legacy should carry the same condemnation as Jeffrey Epstein.
What repulsive legacy? That
What
nigga went to
legacy?
trial and was found innocent on all 14 counts. What are we talking about with this shit? That argument is so fucking stupid to me. Like the nigga went to trial and was found innocent.
I think the music industry cooked all that stuff up because he ended up owning Sony.
It's a lot that's out there that make it questionable. I won't say it's
I
acceptable, but it's
I don't.
questionable.
Here's the thing.
It's not beyond a reasonable doubt, though.
We care about, did you get convicted or not? R. Kelly convicted, dirty man. MJ not convicted. Okay, like that's all I gotta say.
Harvey Weinstein
Convicted.
convicted.
Epstein convicted.
Killed himself before the conviction.
Yeah. Ghislaine Maxwell, all of them convicted. So for him,
Shit, even Bill Cosby was convicted. Michael Jackson was found innocent on all charges, bro.
nigga, my nigga Bill Cosby was going crazy in the 70s, dog.
He was. I still don't like. Never
Nah,
mind.
no,
Them
I know
motherfuckers,
exactly what you
they are
thinking.
0-14 against Michael Jackson, bro.
Yeah, they couldn't make nothing stick.
Nigga, he the
The problem is that there was too much like there's too much things that clouds people's perception of what was going on that we don't know the full truth. And obviously, in court, it holds up one way, but for there to be pictures of just odd things, then people are going to have certain questions about
No,
what was actually going
I
on.
don't think there's a question that Michael Jackson was a weirdo, right? Like, he was a weirdo.
He didn't have a childhood.
He didn't have a childhood.
He
therefore,
literally
he
did.
was a weirdo.
Didn't have a
Exactly.
childhood.
So there's a lot of weird
Joe
shit that
Jackson
he
fucked
did.
him up early.
What's up, JD?
Joe whoop your ass in the half Jackson.
Joe Jackson. I said his daddy, Joe Jackson, fucked him up early, bro. So yeah, there's no doubt that nigga had some issues, bro. No, we ain't saying the nigga was a saint or no shit like that. But all the shit these niggas accused him of, nigga, you couldn't prove none of it because the shit didn't
Ain't
happen.
no charges for being weird. There's charges for sexual assault. So if you could be a weirdo all you want, but sexual assault is completely different, like.
But just think about that in terms of like not everyday life, but if you knew somebody that routinely like had pictures of them with kids that were sitting in a lap or visiting them just randomly that weren't even in their family, that would seem very odd.
Nigga, that nigga is just the daily Santa Claus, nigga.
Like, you could spend that any way you want, but the parents were letting them do it. The parents were bringing them in there and was like, hey, this is Michael Jackson.
I mean,
I'm not just tried to spin it like, oh, he's a freak. But I'm like, oh, all right. Where we?
If any of these kids came out and said he did whatever, but I haven't seen nothing. So
I think they try after the fact. Like, wasn't that whole thing, the Leaving Neverland? Wasn't that specifically about abuse?
There were so many holes in that story, bro, and the motherfuckers were contradicting themselves, and it's been proved that a lot of the motherfuckers was lying.
Yeah, they done all got caught in lies. Like, they try to portray.
They wanted money, and one thing Michael Jackson wasn't finna do was fucking pay.
Yeah. That man work hard to own Sony. Not finna give it back.
So, I mean, like, in terms of stuff like that, like, it's not outrageous for them to think that, but it's outrageous to put him in the same breath as, like, a Jeffrey Epstein, where it was, like,
That's
a
outrageous.
documented, like, uh, chain of events, and he had this organization, and he had all these moving parts and things, like, that's very different than what Michael Jackson went through and what he was accused of.
I'm Peter Pan. That's all it was, bro. Like, nigga, like I said, just a weirdo, nigga. Not, and that's what it is.
To
Yeah.
me, it's crazy that they want to lump Michael Jackson with Epstein, but not that fat fucker in the White House that is Epstein homeboy, bro. But what do I know? I don't know shit. I'm just a
He was
black
there
man in
too.
America.
He was there too.
Multiple fucking times. That was his homeboy. Ace Boone.
Alright,
Whatever.
so that leads into, probably the last section that we might be able to fit one more thing in, but, we kinda hinted at it a little bit earlier, Drake is releasing an album this week, and, there's some mixed feelings about the rollout, how people are reacting to it, and how the reaction will be after it actually releases. So, thoughts, comments, concerns?
People,
I don't want to hear him talking none of that tough shit. Make them songs for the hoes and leave it at that.
the people who love Drake are going to be apologists for Drake. No matter what the album is, they're going to say it's a masterpiece. They won't bring up the fact that he hasn't had a good one in a while. They're going to have people who post pictures of themselves next to an ice sculpture doing stuff like that. And,
Yeah.
and it like those kind of people, you just have to, there's a word for them. I can't say it, but it's literally like you have those people and then you have the people who are going to automatically hate it, right? Like, oh, they're Kendrick fans, so they don't fuck with it, so they hate it. Like, to me, I don't fuck with Drake. I always give music a listen. I'll probably give it a listen, and then, he don't really make music for me, honestly. So, I'll still give it a listen and see
I
what it
don't
is,
even
though.
I don't even dislike Drake. Like I'm cool. Drake got some songs I fuck with, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna lie, his last few albums just haven't been for me. But I give every artist I fuck with, I give their album a listen. I go into it with no expectations, no predetermined notions or none of that shit. I give it a fair shake. If I fuck with it, I fuck with it. If I don't, I don't. It's that simple, bro. Like it ain't that deep for me. But these Drake fans, man, after having a conversation with my coworker, Drake fans they're unrational, bro. Like this nigga looked at me in my eyes and told me Drake had there is no artist in the history of time that has had a better first 3 album drop than Drake. And I told this nigga Michael Jackson alone clears that. Like just to go back to somebody we just talked about. Thriller, Off the Wall, and Bad bodies Drake first 3 albums, and it ain't even fucking close. Thriller alone drops all 3 of the nigga albums, bro. Like this shit is crazy.
You went God tier. I would just say Kanye got 3 better first
That was
albums.
that was my second one.
Kanye's first 3.
Yeah.
My second one was I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, he ain't even got a better 3 album drop than Kanye. It's crazy to me, bro.
Like it's pointless in arguing with people. That's just recency bias, you know.
No, dumb niggas is
and delusion.
Like to have that kind of gall to have a man's meat in your mouth like that is crazy work, bro. It's crazy work, dog.
You say that, Kev, but like for me, I've never seen somebody that's like keeping that hard for Drake. Like I've never met that kind of person. So I don't know what that looks like. I know people that like Drake, and I know that he has fans
I
online
can
that say
introduce
a
you
lot
to
of
my
things.
cousin Tiffany. That nigga there has been a Drake soldier since the fucking beef, bro. She posts about Drake every fucking day.
But
Yeah,
like
she
that,
funny.
I've never seen anybody that's like hardcore Drake. Like I know people like Drake and people will bring stuff up about him. Recently, I've seen more aggressive like takes about Drake, but it seemed like that was more in response to all the hate that he was getting from Kendrick fans for people to be glazing him on the other side of it.
If you haven't seen it, you could always watch a quick clip of the Rory and Maul podcast. Maul is gonna ride for Drake.
Oh my God.
Like he rides him like a roller coaster, dog. Like he gonna ride for Drake. Like it don't matter if it's good, bad,
Pause.
indifferent. No, that's him. That's what he's doing. I'm not pausing what he's doing because that's what it is. So like there are plenty of people who are just like that. I know a lot of like females love Drake. They gon' they don't care about none of the Kendrick stuff because they don't, they can't read past a fucking sixth grade reading level. So of course they love Drake over Kendrick. So to me, it's like, you're always gonna have those people who are just gonna glaze and glaze and glaze, bro. That's just what it is.
But I've never seen like from a Drake side. When the whole beef stuff started happening, that came way more from the Kendrick side than I think from the Drake side.
Nah,
That's
you're
just who
wrong,
you're
G.
around.
That's your
Yeah, your
algorithm.
algorithm,
No,
who
not
you
Everybody
around.
else is straight just Drake dick riding.
no,
He
and
posts 24/8, bruh.
but the reason I say
475.
that is because Kendrick, like I'm a like a not an OG Kendrick fan, but an early enough Kendrick fan when he first released his first stuff. So it's like with us being that way and listening to Kendrick from that far, like people were not going that hard for Kendrick until the beef stuff started happening.
Yeah, because also you gotta remember Kendrick doesn't really drop often enough to be like that. Like Drake was dropping every year or 2 years. So it's like, of course,
Damn near every
he's
year.
gonna be in like the public conscious constantly. Like Kendrick is gonna drop what every 5? Like so.
Yeah, but you still didn't have the level of glaze that I've been seeing from Kendrick fans during the beef and post
No,
beef.
Kendrick fans are definitely glazing him too, right? There's definitely the level of they on they Cinnabon glazing him for real.
Especially if they from Cali.
Yeah, yeah. They don't have an objective point of view, but it like, he won the beef. So it's like, all right, like glaze the champion, whatever you
But
want to do.
The Kendrick side has died down, bro. Like because the beef is over for everybody. Like we've moved on. Like it's still you still see it, but not at the magnitude you saw it at. As opposed to these Drake fans, bro, they feel like they have to defend this nigga every day.
Well,
Every day they got it. Well, Drake did this and Kendrick didn't do this, but Drake did that. Like they have to defend their king every day, bro. It's got
But
to be
that's because
exhausting,
of how
dog.
bad he got beat in that versus. That's why.
But they don't
It's
think he
because of
lost.
that.
No, I think they know.
but that's what I'm
Nah,
saying.
he lost.
But that's what I'm saying. I think
Nah,
that's
he
more a
lost.
response to the Kendrick stuff because I see a lot of Kendrick stuff that's been put out to mirror what Drake was having before. Like every time you see something, it's Kendrick has done this and it surpassed what Drake has. But Drake
Bro,
hasn't
I
really
I'm
had
gonna be
a
honest.
seen
solo release in
I
like
don't
3
really see
years.
none of that.
P to your point, I saw a flyer that said Kendrick dropping Fireman. I thought that was funny. But Kendrick dropping Fireman
In
the
response to
same weekend.
Iceman, yeah.
It respond to Iceman. So it's just like
But here's the
I
thing.
don't know.
So do I think Kendrick kind of trolls him a little bit? I do. Right? Like I think he's doing it to get like because to me, once you beat somebody up, it's just like, all right, I beat you up. Now I can say whatever I want, do whatever I want. So I think, but to me, like I said, I do see the Kendrick glaze has died down for sure. But the Drake, like them people who love Drake, bruh, it's disgusting. Like man, woman, like it's more disgusting when I see men do it. But like it's just like, come on, like he hasn't had a good like it would be different too if he had a good album recently. I can't even think he has a good album recently. It's nothing with replay value.
His last 4 have been terrible. Like let's call a spade, bro. Like Certified Lover Boy,
Garbage.
yawn. For the Dogs,
Garbage.
yawn.
Scorpion. Garbage.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, the last one I listened to just when it came out and trying to listen to every song was Scorpion. That's when me and JD was at the apartments when them when them people was grilling them
Grilling an unseasoned chicken.
Good night, that unseasoned ass chicken. That
yes.
we did listen to that shit at the pool while we was cooking.
Yeah, because it had just came out. That's what was playing. That's the last time I listened to a Drake album when it had first came out. The other ones I heard like after the fact. And then like For All the Dogs, I heard the Scary Hours version before I actually even listened to the whole original album.
But that's kind of what it
Like
is,
I'm
though.
just I got his shit up now, right? I don't even know what the fuck this shit was. What is this shit? this shit he dropped last year, some sexy songs for you. I don't even think I listened to that bullshit.
There was a bunch of hodgepodge of songs just to put
You got
something together to stay relevant after the beef. That wasn't a real album.
oh,
There's
okay.
a lot of it was Party Next Door because most of it
Yeah.
was him.
Okay, cool.
Party,
So I
yeah.
didn't listen to that shit. For All the Dogs, underwhelming. Her Loss, underwhelming. Honestly, never mind. Honestly, you could have kept that shit.
Yeah, he coulda kept that
Certified
one.
Lover Boy.
That's one that I did like.
Like,
So never mind, that one was straight.
was it though?
Wait,
It was
No,
like
it's the
it's
techno.
it's the house like technical, and I
Yeah,
like listening to house
garbage.
music a little bit. And whenever that album did come out, they were playing that like at we had went out for Liv's birthday, like around that time that album came out, and they were playing it everywhere down in Miami. Like it was kind of
Like
vibey. It's cool.
to be honest, his last decent album looked like it was Scorpion, and that was 2018. He done dropped a bunch of shit since then. And it's all been ass. So I don't understand how. I guess because I'm not a Drake
yeah,
lover.
that's what it is.
I'm not a Drake stan, I guess.
Yeah,
But
that's all it is. It's like
the nigga has been mediocre since 2018.
because they also have like because we're on this side, right? But they also have people like who are on the other side of stuff where for other artists, like let's say when the Clips album dropped, like I'm a big Clips fan, I love it. They got people who don't like the
That album
album,
was
who say
really
it's
good.
not good, who
Yeah,
say
that album
it's
was really
be
good.
blazing,
Yeah, it
so they
is.
got people that's on that
No,
side.
that
I think it's
album's
just because
really
we're
good.
not Drake fans, so we are seeing it as that. But I don't think that any of the albums are good,
No.
and I don't know anybody who thinks the albums are good, honestly.
And that was my point about people glazing. Like even Drake fans, I never heard them be like, "Oh," like to the level of JD saying where he got 3 classics. Like I never met that person. I never even seen that person talking online about stuff.
I mean,
Uh,
his first 3 albums were good, or maybe 4. First 4 albums were good, but the last 4 albums or 5 albums that y'all ran down, he might have a couple songs, and these people are talking off of singles and what the singles are doing. That's what I think, not the full
I'm gonna
body
be
of work.
honest, G. His first 3 albums, he didn't really pick up to the third one. So Far Gone, Thank Me Later, both of them shits, nobody's considering them a classic. You
so
don't
far
really
gone.
consider it a
I'm
classic
not,
So
I'm
until
not
far,
Take
saying they're
Care.
classics; they're good
So far,
albums. I think So Far Gone was good, and I also think that Take Care was good. Like I
Take
do,
Care of his
but
first 3, Take Care is the only one that is for real solid.
and Nothing Was the Same was the best one out of the
yeah, I
3.
think we
That's the
Yeah.
4th one. That ain't even the top 3. That's his 4th
well,
what's
album.
up, P?
nah, because So Far Gone isn't really an
Yeah,
album. I think it
it's a
was a
mixtape.
mixtape
It's a
that
Yeah,
mixtape
it's a mixtape
that
that
he
they
put
turned
out
into
as
an
an
album.
album, but
But
yeah.
so I always think of this conversation of like, does Drake really have a classic album, or are we just saying because shit was
No,
popping?
we talked about this,
Yeah,
and he
To
don't.
me, Nothing Was the Same is the
thing
closest he
to a
has
It's
to
the
a
classic.
classic
closest
album.
thing to it.
So
Yes,
because it's the
I
Nothing
don't.
Was the
It's
Same.
not
closest,
a classic
are
to me,
we
but it's
calling
the
it?
closest thing to it.
I gave him the nod, but JD was like, no. I gave him the
Uh,
I
nod for
mean,
Nothing
I
Was the
said
Same.
yeah. I said
I'll
yeah
give
too.
him the nod, but it's the slightest of nods, bro. Like it's a classic, but it ain't like a Good Kid, Mad City or a Jay-Z what Blueprint or Black Album,
Blueprint.
one of them. Like it's
Yeah.
not, you know what I'm saying? It's not a definitive.
Because
and Imma seem like the Drake apologist because it's not that. I'm really in the middle of both. It's just that when people talk about Drake, and if you have somebody that have like an unbiased take that maybe they didn't live through the moment, or you could just understand how important certain albums were. But I think technically, Take Care would be Drake's classic.
I can see that.
'Cause that
But
the sound that he has from there and the sound that they made on that, like, it impacted a whole generation of people, and that's what a classic album would do.
And you know what, P? After looking over the track list for this, I might agree with you. I might have to agree with you.
Like, Nothing
To
Was the
me,
Same
this
had bangers on it, and it had songs that we liked a lot more, but
I remember having this conversation when we talked about this, and I said that Take Care could have been. I think Nothing Was the Same is the better album, complete body of work. But Take Care was marketed like his big break, his big album. and the track list and who was on there and the singles. I can see why you say that, but to me, it was nothing was the same. Yeah,
Like, nothing was
better
the same
singles, better
off
songs.
off the top of my head, the only song that's a skip on Nothing Was the Same is 305 to My City.
I don't even think that's a skip.
Some people
Fuck
wanna
with
think
Thrill.
that. I don't like that
For
song.
me, the skip for me is "Hold On, We Going Home." I
Nah,
hate that song.
that song slide.
It
Just because the
does,
radio
Yeah,
played it so fucking much, I can't listen
But I
to it.
think you just hate radio songs.
well, yeah, they beat
Yeah,
you.
you just hate radio songs though. Like anything that's
Yeah, they
on the
beat you
radio.
over the head with it.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'll listen to it, you know what I'm saying? But, like, after a while, I probably won't listen to the whole song, but I'll let it ride for a little bit. Like, I don't P, this is a complete album, bro. Like, I gotta give him credit for this one. Nothing Was the Same is probably his most complete album.
It's the most complete, but I think Take Care is the most impactful, which is what you would think is a classic album.
of a classic
I think that's
album.
only I think Take Care was the first album where he really had it wasn't either headlines or one of these songs, this first song to really blow up like that.
Headlines was
Practice.
on
Practice blew up on Take
Headlines was
Care.
on
And I never really looked at it like that, like how people are saying,
Headlines
like
is on Thank
like
Me
a lot
Later.
of the albums that we call
Nah, headlines don't Take
classics
Care.
are
Is
they do change the way rap kind of goes. Like if we're talking about rap classic albums, they do kind of shape and mold like the history of rap. Like if you think about like Illmatic being the first to me the first classic album, that's the first time that you didn't lock in with one producer. You just did multiple producers and then that became something. You know, Blueprint was that ushered in the Kanye sound and that changed the sound for a decade. And like I said,
samples.
and now you got Take Care, and it did shape it did shape hip hop for the next 5 years or so, where it had that
What was
sound.
that? The 2010s?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the 2010s, I
2010s.
believe. So
He was the
I
sound
could
for that.
see that being considered the classic just because it shaped and molded, and it doesn't have too many. It might have, like I said, it might have 2 skips on it, but you know,
But think about this too. Who was outside of Kanye, who was rapping and singing on albums that was being successful like Drake? And think about after Drake, all the people that did that combination since then.
like, oh, so
In
you're
the
saying who was
2010s?
doing it before Drake?
Yes, that was being
T-Pain.
successful in doing that.
T-Pain.
Yeah,
T-Pain
T-Pain
is
did it
different,
first.
but
T-Pain, but different style.
different because
He did
other
more singing,
yeah,
but he did rap
no,
too.
it's more singing than rap. I think what P is trying to do is like what rappers did the singing, right? Like,
Yeah, Future came after him.
but to me, Future sings
Um,
more than raps.
but there's a good balance of both.
To me,
Early
Future should
on, it
just
was a
shut the
good.
fuck up, but that's just my
What's up,
opinion.
Jay?
I said, to me, Future should just shut the fuck up, but that's my opinion.
I would. Who else? Rich Homie Quan. Rich Homie Quan was another one that
That's
was
after Drake, though.
sing
Yeah.
songy rapping. That's after Drake.
But now everybody
Yeah.
is doing that.
Nah, I will agree with you on that, P. I do think he ushered that into, you know what I'm saying, the rap game.
He did bring that in because what I was gonna say is before it, it's probably like Trey Songz. Because he like on his
But
mixtapes, he
Trey
was doing a
Songz
lot of
didn't
rapping.
rap.
He was doing a lot of rapping on the mixtapes, and he blew up for the R&B stuff. But so like he was like kind of the initial like breakthrough of that, but then Drake kind of upped it and like took that shit
Yeah.
crazy.
Cause
That's what the whole
they were
thing that
doing
Drake
songs
and Drake,
together.
like
Yeah,
he would sing the hook and do the verses or whatever, and it's like
the verse.
people weren't doing that. Like they might have a little melody, but they wouldn't be singing on the
Yeah,
hook.
but yeah, because I think
Well,
that's why.
Kanye would do that, but he just had a little melody, like you said. Like Kanye would do it, but
Yeah, I think that's why they kind of like So yeah, besides Kanye and Drake, I don't really see anybody else before that. Like that was making it
So
pop.
so then are we saying that Drake potentially has 2
No,
classic
no,
albums then? Or we just okay.
I'm not. I
I think
I'm not either. I was
no.
just seeing if that's where we at with this.
I'm saying if we go by P
Yeah, I'm
Walk's
only giving
definition
them
of a
one.
classic, then Take Care is the classic album. If we're going by
Agreed. But if we going off of better songs,
what
Is Nothing Was the
yeah,
Same.
what album aged
I guess it
better?
depends on what your criteria is for a classic album. Then
But
I
I
guess.
feel like classic albums should age, right? And I do feel like Nothing Was the Same has aged better than Take Care.
Agreed. Still listen to that album.
I don't think by
Yeah,
much though.
it's more just captured in the time. It's a moment in time. Classic albums kinda should be, but they also kinda also should be
Like, yeah,
timeless.
that's what I'm saying. Like classic albums usually are timeless. And like you have an album that like kind of pushed a wave, like Take Care pushed the wave, but Nothing Was the Same was a good album. And then as time went on, it's like, oh, like it's really good. Oh, it might be better than good. And like I think it became a classic. If we call that his classic, I think over time it's like, oh, we can go back and listen to that.
Okay, so I got you. So to build off of that though, do we think there are any other Drake albums that will
No,
age
mm-mm.
well? Because I don't really think
Because he's
a
too
lot of like
focused.
outside of Nothing Was the Same. I don't think any of them bitches are gonna
Because
age
he's too
well.
focused on
'Cause
riding the wave that is going on. So like when you ride waves, the sound dies when like your album dies when the sound dies.
it does, but that's just a, function of the time. But I mean, if you think about, any other rapper, I mean, most rappers that you think in the mainstream, or at least that have a lot of popularity, don't have more than one classic album.
Yeah, but I think that's a good thing. Like if we were just throwing around the word classic album all the time, then yeah, people would have multiple classic albums. It's very hard to have multiple classic albums. Like to me, we're talking the big dogs, right? Like Jay-Z might have two, right? Like Kanye Kanye, like I hate Kanye now, but Kanye might have two or three classic albums, right?
I think he's got the top the first three for sure.
As I listen back, I think the first one isn't classic, but I would say the next two are. Like the first one's really good. Like I'm not like don't get twisted, but the next two, I've listened to them recently. The next two I do believe are classic. And I would say as I listen to Yeezus, it's really good too. It's just I just don't fuck with him no more. But
Even Kendrick, you would say he has, 2 classic albums, but I know y'all prefer
I would
Good
say
Kid
two.
more.
Good Kid, Mad City, and then To Pimp a Butterfly.
I hate
Them
I
would be my
hate To
two.
Pimp a Butterfly.
To
And see,
Pimp a
I
you
don't
Butterfly is a
hated
great album, bro.
To Pimp a Butterfly is I disagree.
That's a great album, bro.
and that's what I'm saying, like, y'all always disagree, and it's a lot of people, even newer fans that are, like, glazing Kendrick don't even really go back to Pimp a Butterfly, even though I think that's his best album.
Yeah, to me, Good Kid,
No,
Mad
I ain't
City
saying that.
changed
It's not, but
this, like, changed how everybody looked at Kendrick. I think because Section 80 was the mixtape where everybody's like,
Fire.
everybody got the buzz and was like, oh, this dude is it. And then Good Kid, Mad City kind of was like, all right, shit, this is really good. And I just like to me, I'm gonna back off of it, but To Pimp a Butterfly, I think it's just not for me. I can't like if I put it on today, I don't want to listen to it.
Right here.
Yeah, I agree.
Thinking about Over My Shoulder.
To Pimp a Butterfly, that shit, that's a great album, bro.
But, obviously, whenever Drake releases his album, Friday night, it's gonna be met with, obviously, a lot of positive reactions, a lot of negative reactions, from people just trying to be sensational in the moment and have something to say about it. When you don't have to pick a side, you could just listen to the music and then decide after you hear it, and not just
Like y'all have heard a Drake album before. Is gonna have 4 or 5 songs for some girls. It's gonna have some club songs on there, some songs with some samples, and some quotables. You act like you've heard a
And I'm
Drake
cool
album
with that.
before.
Yeah, he's gonna make a couple of Instagram
What's
captions as lyrics.
he gonna You gonna see that for probably the next 2 months. The only thing that's gonna really turn me off from this album is gonna be if there's any songs where this nigga is talking tough. That you can't do that shit no more,
Well, you
bro.
know, like,
That card has been
but
pulled, bro.
did
Wait,
y'all hear
why?
the maybe diss to LeBron and Kendrick? Like,
I didn't hear it.
No, I didn't
I
even.
haven't
I didn't
heard
want
it.
to go
it's
listen to
Wait,
it.
I don't
but
I
understand it,
haven't
why?
bro.
heard it.
It's so weak. Like,
Why?
I think people are reading too much into it. Like, and me, like, I don't fuck with Drake, but I think people are like
It's
reading into the
subliminal.
lines
He
too
ain't say
much. Where
them.
it's like, come on.
He, he ain't
Why
say their
wouldn't
names. We
why
not
wouldn't Drake
gonna.
be able to talk tough? Is it because of the
It's you try to sue, bro. You pulled the
Because when
Karen
that
move,
nigga
bro.
had the chance to talk tough, that nigga went and called his
Yeah,
lawyer. Man, you're not that
yeah.
guy. You're not that guy.
I mean,
And accept that you can't talk tough, and it's fine. Like, you can still make great music without
Exactly.
talking tough.
well, the thing is, being unbiased, he did go back and forth. It wasn't like he took the J. Cole route. So I don't see that with Drake necessarily as much as you would say don't talk tough to Kendrick when
Yeah,
Drake
he
was going
went
to
back and forth, and then instead of accepting defeat or going back again, doing some more tough shit, that nigga went and called his lawyer and said, sue the record label. You can't talk tough no more, bro. That shit dead. You're not tough. Nobody believes you.
Yeah.
Make songs for niggas to dance in the club, bro.
Cause I think he could have still made those songs if he would have just lost the battle and faded away and then just moved on to the next project. But then you picking the phone up and you mad cause Kendrick doing well with the with the diss album after he danced on your grave and then won a Grammy off of it. So now you calling them like, hey, I'm finna sue y'all for playing his record over mine. Y'all label mates. Well, you look like a snitch. You know what I'm saying? Like it just didn't make you look good. You didn't have good ground. You and J. Cole. J. Cole talking about he the best to ever do it, but then he bowing out of rap beefs. So it's like, but then again, I don't think this had anything to do with attacking the ability to rap. I think Kendrick really just wanted to stomp Drake out. I don't think he was like, I don't like this nigga. This is about to get personal, and this is not about who can rap better. This is about me wanting to destroy this man's career. Like,
And we not saying he can't talk tough because he lost the beef. If he would have
no,
just lost the beef and moved on, that would have been cool. The
that's
issue
exactly
is,
what I'm
nigga,
saying.
you lost the game, you took your ball, went home and called your mama, bro. Like that's
Yeah,
our issue with this shit, bro.
you called the cops. You didn't even call your mama. You
Like,
called
you
the
know what I'm saying?
cops.
Like,
I can see that
you
part
went
of
and
it.
you went and told the teacher, bro. Like this,
Because if it was
you can't talk tough, bro.
if it was one thing about Drake, and it's not about talking tough, but he was always gonna have something to say. That was a joke with him. That was the whole SNL skit. Like it was plenty of jokes about Drake always clapping back at somebody saying something in the moment, in a diss, in something. So it's like it's his personality. It's something that he always gonna do. So don't act surprised when he does it on the 1 a.m. in Albany or on whatever. It's always been
Oh,
him.
well, I'm not going to act like I never heard that before, but I just know it's going to be subliminal and he ain't going to say nobody's name.
Yeah,
Man,
that's
from
And
what
here
I
it
on
is,
won't
out, that
go
bro.
shit
down.
satire, bro.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's just like, I get it that you're gonna say something. I get that you're gonna like say your subliminals and all this other stuff. That's fine, bro. But to me, you kind of lost the ability to talk because you can say subliminals without talking tough. I just think all the tough talk needs to cease. Like and I know you with the J. Cole thing, like I think they're two totally different things because getting your ass beat and calling the cops is way different than saying, "Hey, I don't want to get my ass beat." You know, like,
Yeah.
so, but you know, it
He
is
was
what
in
it
the
is.
fight.
What's up?
I said, but he was in the fight. It's not like he saw the fight happen and was like, nah, let me stay out of that. He was like, he got in, got hit, and was
No,
like, you know what?
this is what happened. You want some of this, old man? No.
Yeah,
No.
like,
That's what
Yeah.
happened.
yeah,
He was in the
That's
fight.
what
That's what I'm saying. It's different if he didn't go into it. He went into it and
Who we
he
talking
caught
about?
an
J.
yeah.
elbow.
Cole?
Talking
Yeah,
about
he
J.
caught an
Cole.
elbow or something and was like, you know what?
Nah, J. Cole got in that bitch. You know how when you in some shit, that nigga thought they was slap boxing, the nigga punched him for real. It's like, you know what,
Yeah,
bro? My
these
bad, brother.
I thought we
these
was
niggas hidden.
My bad, brother.
I thought we was slapboxing. I ain't think we was hitting. All right, I'm cool.
These niggas hidden.
Yeah, my bad, brother.
But
I thought this was, you know what I'm saying, just, you know what I'm saying, little tap tap real quick, nigga. You hit the shit out of me.
because
Nah, bro, don't worry
yeah,
about it.
yeah, and back on to like the Drake thing though, but it's just like for me, he's lost like, 'cause to me, of course, he lost to Pusha T, right? And he basically like, when you go into the barbershop and say, "Oh, I would have put out my disc, but they told me not to," you lost, right? And he took the L and nobody cared about it. It's the antics after the Kendrick stuff that is causing us to be like, "All right, bro, that's like the Jewish side of you done came out."
But that's really the only thing that gives me pause. There has to be some legs to that, that it was pushed in a way that overrepresented what the beef was in the moment.
So
'Cause like
so you don't think that between when it was him and Meek Mill, you don't think that his Charged Up was pushed over Meek Mill's stuff? Like, you don't think that the record label was behind him and pushing him because they wanted him to be the victor? So, like, it's never
Nigga
fun when
wanna
the
grab
rabbits
it.
got the gun.
No, I don't think so
Facts.
because that was a very different situation. If you remember when Charged Up came out, it came out before Meek Mill had even really said anything in defense of what was going on. So he released Charged Up, and then before he even released anything, he did Back to Back even overshadowed
That
Charged Up
went
in the
crazy.
first
That's what I'm
place.
saying. They
Yes.
but it was playing everywhere. Like, Back to Back was playing everywhere. It was going crazy. And, like, who you think is pushing that? The label. So it's like, it's okay when the label's pushing you for a dub, but when now the label's pushing someone else who they think is gonna win for the dub, now you're like, "Oh, I don't wanna play no more." It's
And that's what I said about the time because I don't even think Back to Back was released as a single. I could be incorrect on that, but I don't think Back to Back was released as an official
no, it
single
wasn't.
in the way that Not
No, it
was.
wasn't. They
And
they saw
then
the
he
buzz and they were like, "Oh, let's push it."
But then he even said that he wouldn't perform it after, like, 2 months of it the song being out. So it's like
Well,
a reverse of what Kendrick was kinda
well,
doing.
yeah, they squashed the beef because Meek wasn't on perks no more.
I'm gonna say it's similar, but it's not the same in terms of everything that was going on. And I said early on that I hope that not like us, I hope that it hadn't blown up to the way that it is because now that Kendrick gotta perform that at shows and he gotta be
Well, here's the
that
thing.
present, and that wasn't really him
If
before the beef.
if if Drake would have handled g if Drake would have handled the situation the same way Meek did, nobody would have been mad at him.
Yeah.
Nobody would have been like, "You can't talk tough no
Yeah,
more."
because Meek took
Because
a
nobody
big
tells Meek
L.
he can't talk tough.
Meek took
He
it on
took
the
a
chin and kept
crazy
moving.
L, and he was just like, "Imma stop doing perks now. Imma stop drinking so much, and Imma focus on my music."
Yeah,
Like,
that was never gonna be Drake because he never shown that he's been like that.
well, yeah, that's the type of person who ain't never got their ass whooped. Everybody talk tough till they get their ass whooped, and then they be the
Exactly.
first ones calling for some help.
Drake lost that shit, and Drake hit niggas with that. You need to leave, nigga. That's what the fuck that nigga did, bruh. Fuck that nigga did, dog.
Oh, no, some of the stuff
Help! Police! Help!
some of the stuff I
That
see
nigga tapped into his white side, bruh.
some of the stuff
Yeah,
I
he
see on this,
probably
it says, it's from this kinda article that's talking about reactions to the 1 AM at Albany song, which I haven't heard. I didn't hear that yet. Somebody put, "Whole world calling you the worst thing possible for 2 years. It gets promoted at the Super Bowl stage. People you helped out turned on you, and Drake wasn't supposed to mention any of that. Miss me with that." There's some truth behind it. Like, you can still
It is.
comment on
No,
stuff.
here's the thing.
It is some
You
truth behind it. I
No,
mean,
but
he
you
did,
had
but
the option to respond to that in the immediate time after that. To wait this long to respond to it? Yes. Yes, shut the fuck up. We don't need to hear it no more. You had your
I
opportunity and you didn't take it.
wasn't there something that he said in the Sexy Songs? He said something in one of those songs.
he not gonna
And
stop
nobody listens
saying
to that
stuff.
shit, dawg.
Um, hold on, another one, somebody said, "Drake lost on every front, the charts, the public, the awards, the critics. He sued over a rap battle, but 2 years later, he keeps mentioning Kendrick. When will he let this go?"
Never.
He won't. He's never going to let this go.
To me, that one is a little tone deaf because Kendrick talked about Drake for, like, 10 years straight.
No, but he's
They both did.
but the thing is, 2 things could be true. He didn't say, "Oh, Kendrick's not talking about him." He's saying, "Oh, Drake is talking about him." Like, Drake's still talking about Kendrick. I don't really see Kendrick, like, I like, maybe I'm not tuned in, but I haven't seen Kendrick say anything recently.
Kendrick don't post shit. That nigga don't post a fucking thing.
He don't need to.
So
There's nothing else to say. All I
that
gotta
nigga
do
talk.
is
Go
do
ahead, G.
this. That's all I gotta do. I don't gotta say nothing else, bruh. I don't gotta talk. Like my record, dissing you is now probably the best diss record ever.
No, but
And I'm saying that because of the Grammy, right? I'm saying that because of the Grammy and it was everywhere. To me, it's Tupac, but whatever. But he's definitely sitting at the table of the Mount Rushmores for diss
diss
records now.
records, yeah, for sure. For sure.
So he's at the table like that. That's one of them ones. At first, it was back to back. Back to back is an honorable mention now. So
Yeah, that's a fact.
it is what it is.
Look, I mean, like Kev said, man, two things can be true. But that nigga Kendrick, you know what I'm saying, talk shit about him from 10 years. That nigga got his one-on-one and got his straight up fade. That nigga won. Nigga ain't got shit else to say. Nah, the nigga could just go about his day, go do whatever the fuck he's
Just don't
doing.
call the
You
cops,
know.
bro. You lose, don't call the cops. Go into the fridge, get you some frozen peas out the fridge, put it on your chin, and go to school the
Hey,
next day,
Yeah,
bro.
basically.
you win some, you lose some, nigga, but you never call the cops, bro.
Yeah, you don't do that. I would have shot Debo though in the face.
I would have emptied the clip on that motherfucker. I'm gonna live to fight another day. That nigga not gonna live to see tomorrow.
And the crazy part is they made that man fight Debo by himself. My whole family standing on the curb, we'd have jumped Debo, at least.
The funniest thing when he said he was like, what did he Craig went back in the house, he came out, he's like, "What's that for? What
What
you
the fuck
think
you
it's
think
for?"
it's for, nigga?
For murder, nigga. That's what it's for. For murder.
Fuck
And
you
nigga said,
think
what
this
you
for,
gonna do with that
nigga?
besides make me mad? Make you dead, nigga. Splat, 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 splat.
Um, but yeah, that's all for the episode. We run out of time. Y'all had anything
We'll
else?
give y'all our review of this album on the next episode. By then, everybody will be done listen to it, and we'll see what this shit on.
Word.
So, fuck it. Hey man, we'll holler at y'all next week, man. We out.
Peace.